Someone came to me and said,
not someone, this one. As old as she is. She came to me. She's old enough to be my mother. She came and said, Papa, no. Should we say that I don't mess up? Why don't you shout at me? You have never called me to say, my daughter, sit down. A, B, C, D. Easy. And I'm there thinking of what to answer. But of course I said the truth. I told her to say, it is easy because every time I'm teaching, you listen and you respond. So if I see a problem, hear what I told her. If I see a problem, I will address it on the pulpit. And some people will say, he addresses our problems on the pulpit. Where should I address them? This is my office. This is where I father you from. Let me tell you a truth. There are 3 ways we prepare a teaching. Number 1, by divine instruction. Where God comes and says, teach my people about this. I say, yes, sir. But if he doesn't say which is what should be happening, he should not be saying until there is a need. It's my duty as a pastor to look at the health of my congregation and prepare a teaching to address healthy issues. That's the primary way of preparing messages. You hear Paul say, it has been reported to me that you are doing ABCD. Then he dedicates the whole chapter addressing that issue. And people are saying, instead of him hearing from God, he's hearing from people. People are reporting, and the report is not glorifying God. It is my duty as a pastor, based on what I have heard, to prepare a teaching to fix a problem on the altar. So don't say he's targeting me. It's obvious. You understand what I'm saying, right? The third way is I can just decide. I want to teach about this. I feel it. A pastor, if I'm teaching you things that you are good at already, the area that you are struggling is the one that will kill you. So we address where you are weak, and we encourage where you're doing good. Are you getting what I'm saying? That's discipleship. You need to be humble for that. When it hits that this is me, don't look around and say, tell them, no, it is you we are talking to. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I know all of you. I know your weaknesses. And it's not for me to come and start telling you, say, this is your problem. Ella. No. Let me build you from here. If I see that I am talking with patience, and you are still not aligning, then I can make another approach. I can call you and sit you down. But that will be after many attempts of teaching. Because let me tell you something. What you don't hear by teaching, you can't hear by advice. Please listen to your father. When I call you to the office, I am no longer correcting you. I am washing my hands on you, so that it can be direct that he spoke to me. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to do in the office is to tell you, my daughter, you have heard me talk about this, but maybe you thought it was not you. I am trying to confirm it is you I was talking to, so that when you fall, you are truly accountable. We all know what kills us over time. We all know. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So for me,
I think it's better to hear from the altar
Nduganiza ngati nzabwino kuti umve kuchokera paguwa
and get corrected from the pulpit.
Ndikukonzedwa kuchokera pa pulpit.
It's an emergency case, huh?
Ndi nkhani ya tsitsitsi.
When we have to start now engaging you.
Tikakhala no kuti tizikutengani mwapambali.
You see? That's where a problem comes in.
Pamene vuto limabwera apo.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Mukumva ndionenazi?
So Sarah
began
to maltreat Hagar.
Adayamba nokumuzunza Hagar.
And Hagar is running away.
Kenako Hagar akuthawa.
And I want you to see
Ndifuna
what
muone.
verse 6 says. Okay, but Abraham said unto Sarai, behold, thy maid, because Sarah was complaining to Abraham to say, you see what this servant of yours is doing to me. And I want you to hear what Abraham said. Now, put Abraham in the place of God. Sarah in the place of authority. And Hagar in your place. Your pastor goes to God and says, look at the daughter you gave me. Hear the answer of God. And Abraham said to Sarah, behold, thy maid is in thy hand. Did you know that? The same is true with your boss at work. You are misbehaving there, and the voice of nature is saying, sir, you have told her to be coming airy. She's not listening. Behold, she is in your hand. You can write a letter today and you will not see her tomorrow. Do we remember that? That there are authorities. We are not just under them, but we are in their hands. The lack of submission we show in church. Submission, sir, is the same we show at work. People talk to their bosses anyhow. The boss is coming today. He's not coming. You come 9 a.m. There is no submission. You are being subjected by coming early because the boss is there. It's not submission. And one day, that your misbehavior will demand a serious cost. You will not be ready to pay the price. People have lost jobs because of that. They don't understand authorities. People have lost marriages. People think when you're married, you are colleagues. You are not colleagues. Sarah called Abraham my Lord. Your Lord commands. Your Lord does not negotiate. If your husband calls you and says, let's talk about it, it is an honor. You don't deserve it. Exactly. So when your husband brings you on the table, don't say, yeah. I've always had ideas. So let me talk now. You see the way you handle money, I don't like it. You're talking to your husband, your Lord. And deep down you are saying, doesn't he do that? Who raised you? Didn't your mothers talk to you? Mavuto wake ndiona kuti mu church tayamba kupanga sosoti ma issues amene anaganiga kumabanja kuja. We are sorting them in church.
Tikwakoza mchalichi panopa.
Zina azini nkhaniyo basi muona kulira. Amaya kwa mafunika akuza kuti anzibambo sitima muyanka yonje. And you grow. You have seen your mother respecting your father. That's the way you grow. Authorities. I want you to hear what Abraham said. She is in your hand. Do to her as it pleases thee. Hey! And when Sarah dealt hardly with her, she fled from her face. Next verse.
Verse 9.
Let me just be honest with you.
If
you and me have issues, you'll be the one going. Can we find a better interpretation for that? Like a nice one. If you and me have issues that we have failed to solve, it is you that is going. Not me. the environment to become inconducive
for
you. You don't fight with your leaders. I'm teaching you. Some of you are not members of this church. When you go back to your churches, carry this wisdom that I'm giving you. You don't fight with your leaders. Your home cell pastor, no. Your branch pastor, no. You don't do that. You don't. I'm do that filter. One time my son prophet was showing me a message. He's the leader of the chapter in 25. He was trying to instruct some of the brothers. The way the other guy answered. I said, no. He's your brother, fine. But there he's your leader. You don't talk like that. Pastor, let me just be honest with you. You want to be honest with me? With all due respect, just no disrespect is about to come. Justified already by the introduction. We have seen your kinds. And the angel of the Lord found her. The angel of the Lord there is not an angel. It's the Lord himself. Because an angel is called an angel. That one is the Lord. And the angel of the Lord found her by a fountain of water in the wilderness. By the fountain in the way of Shur. Next verse, please. Follow this. And he said, Hagar, look at the heavenly description of a son who has left a church. He says, Hagar, Sarah's maid. Foster, God forbid, son of prophet Gideon, and he's in fountain of victory. And heaven is recording that you belong, because ordinances do not shift. They don't. Heaven sees you here. So if you are not here, then heaven doesn't see you. Can you imagine meeting Jesus and he says for 2 years you have not gone to church, but you blessed people with music in church? Gentlemen, let's be honest. Ordinances don't move because of your emotions. If you feel the church has offended you, until you are properly released by the ordinance of God, you are not free to go. Sarah's maid. Why not just saying Hagar? Is the description necessary? Yes. Locate your roots, ma. God, do you know why I've left? Sarah was maltreating me. And God says, do you know why she was maltreating you? I will show it to you in a moment. He says, Sarah's maid, whence camest thou? And whither wilt thou go? No, sir, whither wilt thou go? And she said, I flee from the face of my mistress, Sarah. Next verse. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, return to thy mistress. And do what? Submit thyself under. That is what you did not do. That is why he maltreated you. She maltreated you rather. So when you go back, submit. You were not in submission. But she could send me and that was subjection. But now, go and willingly put yourself under authority. Then he will not. Wait. No authority maltreats anyone that is loyal, committed, and fruitful. You don't do that. Unless if the definition of maltreatment changes. Because according to our generation, a rebuke is a maltreatment. I'm not talking about that. That's the definition. I'm
I'm
talking of real maltreatment. I'm
that
that kind of a pastor. I'll shout at you. I'll finish you. Finish you. And then outside, I'll be laughing with you. And you were like, 5 minutes ago, this man was angry at me. It was not personal. I mean, but why should I be correcting while smiling? Then why did God give me wrinkles? I have to make a use of them. Wrinkles are for communication. African mothers have done a good work. They will just give you a posture, a gaze. You will know. They are trying to say, when the visitors is gone, I'll deal with you. But you see, that's how we have. That's how Africa might be poor in money, but not in character. We are very good in that. Africans, real Africans do not kill other people unless demons have interfered. We are so full of love. Our sense of humor is alive because of how we've been raised. That's why we don't keep guns. We are not South Africans. Are you learning something here? He says, go back. This time, do what you never did. Submit. Once you are not at peace with him, live. He's the one who ordained them. So, do you know what wisdom teaches you? Be at peace with your leaders. Be at peace. By the time God will be punishing them for mistreating you, you have lost your job already. You see that? He will punish them fine. Are you getting something, people? Then you carry this wisdom to every sector of life. And when I get
also in 2014, when I just finished school, so now I can end result and I was told I was chosen I should be in charge of my friends. But then I was already of course that was 2014, bye.
Okay, God has helped you now. Are you seeing how we lose opportunities? And how he made 2014. And then we go back to God and begin to cry. And he reminds you, I am the one who ordained authorities. You should have obeyed them. Should have obeyed them. Let me show you one last scripture. Ephesians chapter number 6. Dear God, people are praying for things they shouldn't be praying for. Ephesians 6:1.
Verse 1.
Everybody read. Sunday school verse. 1, 2, 3, go. Obey your parents in the Lord. These are your parents in the Lord. Now, verse 2, he was going to talk about biological parents. Verse 2. Want to go? Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise. What is the promise? Next verse. that it may be well with thee, and thou mayst live long. So he was going to talk about spiritual parents and biological parents. He chooses to begin with the spiritual. Is his choice. And he says, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Then he says, honor your father and your mother, for it is the first commandment that has a promise attached. He says it shall be well. Okay, so now look at me. He says my life can be well when I honor my father and my mother. What is the opposite? If you dishonor your parents, it will never be well. You will be thinking it's a demon. No. If you like, cast it out the way you want. No man succeeds while his mother is crying. I don't care how anointed you are. Your father is in tears, and you think you will succeed. No. If the devil shows up, because I'm blessed, and you don't guess what is blessed. Some of you, your father is dying, and he says, Chonde, that is the last word your father told you. You go apply for a job, they deny you, and you change a ministry, bigger anointing. Nothing happens. Oh, fasting and prayer, it still doesn't work. No, you don't need that. That old man who died while complaining about you is the reason. Mama, do you know Amos? Do you know Amos? You don't know Amos? I'll tell you. Today is a prophetic service, right? The prophetic service. We'll start from there. Masana. Odi masana. Kapena mama wambile. Some of you have to sort your issues from the background. That's where the problem is. And let me teach you this. If your parents are alive, make peace with them. Make peace with them. Let them be happy about you. That is standing against their own parents. Let me tell you something. And she didn't eat you when nobody could have stopped her. So when you hear people say, my mother is a witch, entitled to their opinion, but don't accept it. Someone will come from outside there and tell you things about your pastor. Your pastor is like this, and they give me a description. You carry that. They are destroying you. Have you realized that? People will spoil your church, and they will not carry you to their own church. Why? Because they know what you see there is worse than what you're dealing with. They better spoil your own place and let you remain there. Rise on your feet.